Hi everybody, welcome to this week's Twin Flame Meditation with Ann and Katrina from the Twin Flame Way. I'm Katrina.
I'm Ann.
And we're so happy to be here with you. I think this is our 6th week in this meditation series, and we're going to continue for probably several more weeks on this, and this will be a resource that those of you who are in this group and as people continue to join can use. We've decided, we kind of started the group thinking that we would focus each week on one meditation and that it would just be the one meditation when you came to the group and the others wouldn't be there. And as I started teaching this, I realized kind of where Spirit was leading us to go with this, and it's become more and more clear. And so we will kind of reach a sense of completion with the video series, with the meditations, and then they'll be there for you guys to participate with it, kind of a chronological order as I've taught it. So just like you would maybe go to a meditation teacher and start at the beginning and go through and develop a technique and a practice, and that's what we're teaching you guys. So a lot of people are going to be joining online for this as we have it live, so we're going to give a few minutes for people to come in. Feel free to comment and say hello as you're joining in. That just helps with the sense of community here. We love to provide that, and if you are tuning in via the recording, then don't worry about it, that you weren't here live. It doesn't matter if you're here live or if you're here via the recording. The participation is still the same. It's still the same energy. This is something that happens beyond the construct of time. So we are together in the here and now. Whenever you are physically tuning in is irrelevant to what you contribute and what you receive. So we have grown this group to quite a large size, and our statistics on the page show us how many people actually participate in the meditation each week, and I think last week we were up to about 150. Hey Angie. And so we are really excited about that, and I want to talk to you a little bit about what it means to bring more people on board with this practice and these techniques as far as our group intention. And so I've talked about this a little bit each week, and I just want to remind everyone that the power that we have coming together in unity with one another toward a common truth, toward a common intention, toward a common desire, true heart's desire, magnifies. It's greater than the sum of us all together. So Ann and I together in our union, we're greater than the sum of us as individuals. And when we come together and practice unconditional love in this space together, for each other and for ourselves and for the world, then we are actually receiving and giving that gift of unconditional love. And so I want to talk to you about why this is relevant to the twin flame journey, and I might preach a little bit here. So there are a lot of, I'm seeing you guys out there, you're looking for your twin flame. I'm not singling anybody out. I'm saying that I'm hearing this voice in the collective, and it's a voice of longing, it's a voice of wanting, and there's some suffering that's going along with it. And it's this quest for the beloved. It's this searching for my twin flame, wanting to have that love and wanting to experience that love. And I want to say, if you're stuck in that energy, that we're here to help free you from that energy, because that is a vibration of lack and of wanting that you continue to emit when you're continuing to seek and search and effort for this twin flame union. The whole point of the twin flame union is to teach you unconditional love, because okay, we lost video for a minute and we're back up. So I paused what I was saying, and I'll go back, I'll track back. If that happens during the meditation, don't worry, just listen in, and everything always happens the way it's supposed to. So I'll pick back up. What I'm saying is, the point of the twin flame journey, the point of the twin flame union, is to teach you unconditional love. And that is because in your soul you have called for unconditional love. You've said, okay, I'm done being separated with God. I'm ready to go back, bring my consciousness fully into awareness of union with God. And you've made that choice on a soul level. And this is how it plays out. So God has given us the twin flame experience as a beautiful measure of grace to reunite our consciousness with the truth of unconditional love. And so in order to receive the twin flame experience, the consciousness must be open to a certain degree of unconditional love. And so the focus can shift easily from how do I get my twin to how do I love more? Because giving love and receiving love are the same, and you cannot receive it when you're not giving it because it's a flow. So what we do in this meditation, and the reason this is highly relevant to the twin flame journey, even though we don't spend a lot of time talking about the twin flame in the meditation, is that we are showing you how to train your energy and train your mind to be in unity consciousness at all times. And I'm well educated and well trained on how to align energy, all the energy bodies into unity consciousness. And I'm sharing this with you guys, and we're sharing the power of our union rooted in unity consciousness with you guys by being here and opening this forum for us to participate in this together. So what the invitation is that I'm extending to you today is to find absolutely every way to gladden yourself apart from your seeking your twin flame. Because you've already put the call out there, and you didn't even put it out there. God put it out there because God is calling you home. And God put the desire in your heart for unconditional love. And you've awakened to that. And as you've awakened to it, you've awakened to the twin flame experience. But you're not doing this. God is doing this, and your job is to allow this, right? So get out of the way is kind of the message for today's meditation. And we're going to teach that. We're going to get started in about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to continue to let people come online. If you want to say hello, say hello. If this is your first time joining us in the meditation, then welcome. You may feel like, oh, I don't know what she's talking about at some point, because it's a fully guided meditation, and we're going to go through some of the techniques pretty quickly today. So don't worry if that's where you are today. Just relax and enjoy the meditation, participate from where you are, and if you feel a call to go back and listen to some of the previous meditations and receive more of the instruction on the techniques, that's available for you in the feed. It's in chronological order from when we started. So we're going to spend some time, we're going to go through the alignments that we've gone through in the previous meditations, and we're going to spend a little more time in the light body today, and we're going to spend a little bit more time in the unity consciousness, the connection with the core light. And so we're going to spend some time there, and that ties into what I was talking to you about just a moment ago, is that training the mind and the energy to always be present in this state of consciousness is just opening the floodgates for the experience of unconditional love. And I saw somebody posted something this morning about recognizing their twin as themselves for the first time, really getting it, really looking at their twin, and they're not in union with their twin. They're looking at their twin and they're going, oh God, you're me, you know, and this profound experience of unity there. And that's the point of the twin flame experience, is the profound sense of unity. That is truth. That is unconditional love. And it's not just with the twin. It's with everybody. It's with everybody, because we are all one. And so we're not creating unity. We're awakening to what is already our core reality. We're already all connected. The twin flame is the teacher. The twin flame is the gateway experience to reuniting consciousness with the God consciousness. And so, and that's why the twin flame is a huge gift, but it's also a huge call to surrender absolutely everything into love. And so I cannot tell you the profound experience of being able to look around at the world, at every individual in the world, and just see love and just see yourself united with them. And that's been my experience, and it grows. And the twin flame experience is a big, huge part of that. And it is sort of a soil, it's sort of a garden where I grow that love within myself, because what the true beauty and the true value that I receive in my life experience from this whole journey is seeing within myself the capacity to love everyone unconditionally. That is the greatest piece that I have. And so that is my gift to you today as you participate from wherever you are. And so we'll get started. So go ahead and find yourself seated in a tall but relaxed position. We're just going to take a few deep breaths. We're going to center. We're going to begin to draw the awareness into the center of the body. This is going to go very quickly because we have so much momentum here. We've already trained our energy. Even for those who are coming online just now with this meditation, are going to find it so simple to go through this alignment process, because we are going to provide energetically. We're going to provide that for anyone who's coming in that's new. So just take a few deep breaths in, beginning to draw the awareness into the innermost core of your being. We're going to start from the physical body, and we're going to follow the dimensions of our energies into the innermost core of our being, our core light. We find that as we relax our backs against the back of our chairs, with our palms placed downward against our thighs, with our necks gently tilted back ever so slightly, and tongues touching the roof of the mouth just behind the two front teeth. Breathing into the center of the abdomen, we find as we do this one simple task of aligning the body, that the energy knows what to do, and it aligns for us as well. And so being fully aligned and fully open, there's no effort here. There's nothing to do but simply be relaxed here now. Perfectly open and balanced, perfectly aligned, noticing that the Hara line, the laser line beam of energy that is the dimension of the divine will, runs through us perfectly aligned from above our heads, into the top of our heads, down our necks, down our spines, out our tailbones, into the floor beneath us, into the ground beneath the floor, into the earth, into the bedrock, through water and hot earth, finally meeting the very core of the earth, where it is firmly connected and grounds us with security and support in the experience of embodiment. That this laser line beam of energy extends from the center of the earth up through the floor beneath us, into our bodies, up our spines, out the top of our heads, connecting us with the God above. However we perceive that loving figure, that unconditional love, the Creator, spending a few moments here just enjoying the sense of balance, support, and rest. Just knowing at this time that we just relax and allow the miracles that we have called in to begin to unfold, accepting our role as the receiver, as the one who enjoys the gift. And giving thanks for the gift. For we know it is perfectly given at all times. Breathing deeply into the center of your abdomen, beginning to notice that pinprick of light, drawing the awareness in just one level deeper to the core light. It begins to unfold in the awareness like a pinprick of light deep from within. And as we breathe into the center of that light, it begins to expand. And as we exhale into that center, it expands further. And the light begins to flow abundantly, softly, beautifully throughout, within, and all around us. First, illuminating the area of the belly, filling the belly, illuminating the chest, the lungs, all the organs, the liver, the kidneys, the adrenal glands, all of the organs of sexuality, the ovaries, the prostate, all illumined, perfect crystalline light. Allowing this abundant life force energy to flow, pulling in the hips, reminding us that we move forward in life with great ease and pleasure, with all the flexibility needed to leap from one miracle to the next, flowing down each leg, down the left leg, pulling in the knee, down to the ankle, pulling in the feet, and flowing out, and down the right leg, from the right hip to the knee, to the ankle, and out of the foot. Breathing in to the center, allowing this awareness to expand into our core reality of who we really are. In perfect unity with the light of all that is. Breathing in pure crystalline light into the lungs, allowing it to fill up the chest, allowing it to fill the heart, noticing the heart in its shape, tightly folded layers of muscle, perfectly pumping the blood through our bodies, seeing it in all its perfection and glory, allowing the light to expand around the heart until we begin to see the heart as a flower that gently unfolds, layer by layer of petals, infinitely unfolding, filling the chest, expanding out. Each row of petals unfolds this beautiful rose, flowers in our chest, radiating love as we receive from God, from the Creator, blessing the experience to know what love is and allowing it to fully fill our hearts and our awareness. Each layer of petals unfolding larger than the last, until the flower of love and life blossoms out of the chest and reaches out all around. And we notice as it unfolds, as the heart opens and unfolds, that there is no anxiety or tension that can be held in the body. It simply melts away. We simply find that it does not exist. There's no room for it here. With all of this love, allowing this pure light of love to flower and bloom up the neck as it extends into the head, filling the senses, the eyes, the ears, the nose, the mouth, awakening the finer senses that allow us to hear the call of love, that allow us to see love deeply, that allow us to smell and to taste the beauty of life, finding only perfection and harmony with our senses. And the crystalline light begins to radiate out of the top of the head, creating a golden halo above, a crown of wisdom, the opening to the divine, a fully open channel ready to receive and to give wisdom and unconditional love. And so it is. Allowing all other sensations to simply melt away and knowing that this is all that is. Just this perfect harmony. Just this perfect beingness. Allowing this beautiful light to flow down each arm, pulling in the elbows, the wrists, and the hands on the left side, down the right arm to the elbow, the wrist, and the hand, and flowing outward. Now breathing in deeply, allowing this core light, this reality of who we are, to expand to its fullest breadth. And finding that as it does, it touches those in the room with you and connects with their light and goes beyond to those in the building or the house where you are, meeting and connecting with their perfect radiant light. To those in the houses next to yours, and beyond to your neighborhood, seeing everywhere each person beautifully whole in their core light, beautifully connected in perfect harmony. And beyond to your city, to your region, your country, to the world and beyond. And sensing now this deep connection to all that is, this one rhythmic breathing of life. The separate self has completely melted away. The veil has parted. We stand now in gratitude, perfectly united with all that is. And receiving and giving this love and this awareness. We know is our sole purpose for being here now, always. To know this reality is to be in this reality and to give it to others. And so we do that now. By simply allowing it to be in our awareness, we receive and give. What a perfect gift it is. Both to receive and to give. And so let us spend just a few moments of silence here. And if the mind begins to wander, simply bring it back. Simply bring it back to this place of awareness. Gently guide it back into the light, into the wholeness and perfection of what truly is. And we slowly begin to draw our awareness back to the breath. As we fully intend to bring this level of awareness and this state of consciousness into everyday life, we commit to this practice because we desire deeply the experience of truth, reality, and unconditional love. We develop this practice because it is how we give and receive love to all. By allowing ourselves to become fully aware. And in doing so, all the miracles of bringing into our lives all that we desire is taken care of for us through the miracles of heaven, through inspiration, gently guiding us, lovingly, peacefully, joyfully guiding us to each step. And so it is. Beginning to move the fingers and the toes just a little bit, adding a little movement to the body. Breathing into the light, bringing the light out into the waking part of the day with more wakefulness, with more awareness. We begin to move the wrists and the ankles, perhaps the neck a little bit, the shoulders, just adding movement to any part of the body so that we're beginning to connect the awareness from within to the awareness of the body. This is how we draw this awareness out. And as you feel ready, you may blink your eyes just a little bit, softly opening them and allowing the light to enter the eyes. Thank you all so much for joining us, whether you have joined live or via the recording. Your gift of being here is valuable to all of humanity, and you have chosen to receive an ultimate gift from God in allowing yourself to go deeply within and receive the awareness of who you really are. And so we encourage you to practice this daily if you can, or however you feel that you can make time for it. It is our gift to you, and we invite you also to connect with us on our page, The Twin Flame Way, and visit our website, thetwinflameway.com, and check out the support services that we offer for those on the Twin Flame journey. And we're here to help and support you. We love you all so much, and we will see you next week.